Got all the goodies over there. TrickFlow 11R 170. CC heads, 53 cc on the combustion. And basically the whole top end kit with the thing's got the stage 1 cam. Got a TrickFlow. I got the street burner intake for now. I think later on I'd like to upgrade to the Holley, but Holley System X. Should be fun. I got, I think, 30-pound injectors. I got a Mustang mass air computer to go in it with Pro M mass airflow meter. And I got some BBK shorty headers over there that were on the car. Got some, anybody that's into Fox T-Birds knows Chuck W motor mounts. So yeah, starting soon. I had a video of taking the motor out and all that and got deleted accidentally. So I guess this video is mainly going to be of getting the motor together and putting it in. And finally got my motor back from the machine shop. It's got new pistons, rods, all balanced, TrickFlow cam, new TrickFlow balancer. So I'm going to work on cleaning all this flash rust off and get it painted up. Get it ready to start putting the top end on and getting it back in. Finally, had it out since, January, February. It's now August. Actually, it's September now, 1st of September. So all the COVID parts shortages and things really took its toll on this, but finally got it back home and start the process here. All right, got her wire brushed all the scale and rust and stuff off. Cleaned it with some wax and grease remover. Put a coat of Duplicolor engine enamel primer. It's supposed to be good up to 500 degrees. I've used it on my small block Chevy. It worked great. And then I got some semi-gloss black for my top coat. Don't know really what color the engine was originally. I think it was a gray, but I'm going with black. I just don't feel like like a Ford blue or something along those lines would look right. So, gonna have me one of these here barley pops. Wait about an hour, and then put on the gloss black, semi-gloss black. I had 3 cans, but 1 can of primer and 1 can of paint did it. Looking good. Okay, got my water pump back on. Had a little problem with the timing pointer when it hit the new TrickFlow balancer. Had to do a little grinding on it to make it work. Yeah, I got that on there. Sis is having her a Lipton peach iced tea. And got the pulleys out, just painted the crank pulley and the water pump pulley. So just trying to kind of pretty things up as I go back together with it. Got the crank pulley on. I thought I'd show you what I got here. So this comes with, this is a TrickFlow balancer. And it's made to accept different crank pulleys for different applications. So, sorry, keep getting my finger in the way. But it comes with these long spacers, short spacers, and then it comes with this collar that goes in the center here, fits in your balancer. So for the Fox body pulleys, use both the short and the long, and then this one goes in the middle, and then there's a, I don't know if I can get in there and show you that. There's a clip that goes in here. That's kind of cool. It's all aluminum, spaces out perfect. As you can see, it's all in line with the water pump pulley, so pretty cool. I had the machine shop, when they balanced it, they put the balancer on, so the instructions were kind of torn up, and I had a little bit of a problem trying to figure all that out, what all these different spacers and stuff are for, but finally figured it out. But got some new bolts, some red Loctite, and it's good to go. Next step be starting to put the top end on. All right, finally back in the garage. I've worked a couple weekends ago, was on call all week. My wife worked last weekend. Just been kind of crazy. So I'm finally getting a chance. Put the top end on the 302. Had a couple of the old lifters, turn them into solid lifters so we can make sure our push rods are right length. If you don't know how to do that, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. You just basically gut it and flip stuff upside down, take a spring out, and makes it solid lifter. So hopefully this goes well. Get these on. We're going to put some Play-Doh or something in there and make sure our valves and our pistons don't meet in the middle somewhere, and go from there. Got my Uncle Clay on the way here. He's always with me on my car adventures. So hopefully soon all these parts will find their way over there. Got Clay Howe expertly putting on valve train components. Finally got the top end on our motor. Worked on it all morning. Got the it's got the TrickFlow 11R heads. Got the rocker arms all on, adjusted. Got the upper intake on it. So we're getting there finally. After let's see, February we started. I took it out because of a coolant leak, and I ended up taking the pan off just to look, and there's a lot of chunks in the oil. Well, there's actually glitter in the oil whenever I drain the oil, and then took the pan off, and sure enough there was some bearing material in there, which this motor is out of my first car over here, 88 T-Bird, so had 200,000 miles. It was probably time to do something with it. So I've been wanting to do this since I was 17. I'm 39 years old now, so been wanting to do something like this since I was 17. This car, that's when I got the car. Just always wanted to hop it up, make it more fun. We go on the Hot Rod Power Tour every year and go to some local shows, not a lot, but we just wanted something we could have some more horsepower to keep up with all my buddies with their Corvettes and Camaros and stuff. And this ought to help. All right, next day. Got a little bit done on today, Sunday. Got the water neck cleaned up, put back on. It's got a 180-degree thermostat. I reused it. It wasn't that old, so put that on when I put the, it's got an SVE electric fan kit in it, so it had this water neck with the hole drilled in it for the water temp sensor. Went ahead and put, I need to get me some plug for back here, but got the fuel injection rail bolts cleaned up, painted up, put them back in. Just trying to as I put it back together, clean up what I can. Some of these old bolts and stuff don't look the greatest, but kind of is what it is. I initially put a different bolts here on these with the studs, but I bought some, I don't know what grade it was, but I felt like the bolts weren't tightening right. I was afraid I was gonna snap them off, so ended up going back with the stock, cleaning it up with a wire wheel, the stock stud bolts back in, and it torqued them down. It felt a lot better, so made me feel a little bit better about things. But just a quick update. It's coming together slowly. Have my valve covers laid out. I've got it marked about where I want to drill a hole for the oil fill. Problem is, it takes a 1.160 hole slaw, which I do not have. So got to get that tomorrow. Got to get those plugs. I'd like to get it where I can get these valve covers on. The TrickFlow top end kit came with cork gaskets for the valve covers. I'm not real excited about, so I might go on Summit or something and try to get some better ones, because I could just see those things leaking and I really don't want to deal with that. So anyway, we're getting there.